Okay, here I wanted to show you just how I lay out my mat. Now I have several pieces I'm going to be cutting, and I'm going to be cutting them in different layers. However, when I prepare my mat, I prepare my mat for the whole project. So as you can see, it looks a little bit like a jigsaw puzzle, but it's going to make it so much easier, and everything will be done on the mat, ready to go when I'm finished. Okay, we are going to hurry and get started because we actually have a lot to do today to make this card. It's a lot of little pieces, and to get started we cut out pieces using the Create-A-Critter and Pooh Friends from the Cricut cartridges. Now, I tore apart my card, but prior to that, I used my iPhone to take a picture of my layout, and I just wanted to share that tip that sometimes when you lay it out on your card and you want to get an idea of what it looks like, it's a nice reference point for when you go back in case you can't quite remember how you laid it out later. And this is good for when you don't necessarily do it all at one time, like I did tonight. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, I just applied glue on my little cloud, and I'm just sprinkling some glitter on it. I'm using the Martha Stewart Crystal Fine, and I used the Martha Stewart glue pad. I have to be honest, I'm not real happy with it, so if someone can recommend a better glue pad, I'd really appreciate it. Just go ahead and leave me a comment. I don't know whether or not it's inherent of all glue pads or if it's just this brand, but it's dry every single time and I have to re-prep it every single time I use it. So if you have a suggestion, I'd love to hear it. Please leave me a comment and I would be grateful. So we're just going to put the last of this little glitter back in. Although the glitters themselves I absolutely love. Highly recommend the glitters. It's just the glue pad I'm not too sure about. Okay, so now that we did that, we're just going to go ahead and give our cloud a little spray of hairspray. And that's just going to help it to adhere. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to move these. Actually, I'm going to cover those up just to make sure that they don't get any overspray on it. And just go ahead and spray that. And then we'll go ahead and set this aside to dry. Put that up there. Okay, so now we're going to continue on with preparing our pieces. And we don't have to do anything with that. Ooh, my hands are sticky from that glue. Okay, so we'll go ahead and prepare our little flower. The tulip was made from the Create-A-Critters cartridge, and it's 3 tiny little pieces. So we're just going to go ahead and put those together. Pieces are so tiny I lost track of it for a second. Okay, and if there's any glue on it, just go ahead and wipe off the excess. This tulip is so cute. I don't know if you can see it. I'll hold it up, but oh, I lost it. There we go. But it has a little smiley face on it. So I'll hold that up to the camera. See if you can see that. It's just a very tiny little cute little happy face. Okay, now we don't have to do anything to the grass, so we're just going to set that aside. And we're going to pick up the fence. Now the fence here was actually only 2 sections. It's on the Pooh Friends cartridge, and I went ahead and welded 3 panels together to have a longer fence. And just very lightly, I have a dauber, and I'm just going to go ahead and hit it over the fence, and that's just to give it a little bit darker, more weathered look. And so I didn't want to use a dark because I like the light color, but I figured we just give it a little more color. Like it's actually been outside, weathered. Okay, perfect. That's just what I wanted. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. Now we have to go ahead and build our cow. And I'm going to use Versamark on this because I had a project in mind. I thought about this. I should say I had a plan in mind. I'm going to go ahead and give it, oops, maybe I should put it in this way. Really press that in there. I wanted to see how well this turned out. Hopefully it comes out as well as what I imagined. So just make sure that you get a nice, good application of the Versamark. It looks like we did. And we're going to use on here some black embossing powder. Because I thought, how cute would this be if his undercoating spots showed through and they're bright and shiny and just popped. So we're going to give that a try. So we're going to pick him up. If I can get a hold of him. Okay. Oh, cute. That's all you can tell he's going to be cute. Okay, dust my hands off. I have now embossing powder and glue on my hands. And glitter. It's going to be a nice little mess. Sweetheart, could you do me a favor? Could you please go and grab me a baby wipe over there? Sure. That's the good part about having teenagers that are watching the video while you make it. So,
hello, YouTube.
And in case you didn't hear, that's her yelling to everybody, since my hands are a little wet. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and emboss this up. Now this has a heavy coating of embossing powder on it, so it's really going to get shiny. Okay. And it's really going to stick to my tweezers. Okay. Let's see if I can get that off my tweezers now. Oh, he looks, let me see if I can hold him up. He looks really, really shiny. Hopefully you can see that in the viewfinder, and I've got it in view. Get these off. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to let him sit there for a minute and dry off. In the meantime, I've already gone ahead and I've applied my background paper, which is really cute. Let me wipe this off. Okay. We just have this really blue plaid background paper, and in the top corner I've gone ahead and I've stamped, have a Moo-velous Day. I just thought that was adorable. The stamps are by My Pink Stamper. It is such a cute cartridge, and it was made specifically to go with the Create-A-Critter cartridge. So how fun is that? I just think that's the funnest thing. So we're going to go ahead and get started putting the cow together now. He should be dry, and he is. So I'm going to go ahead and start building him. I'm going to use this. Okay. And go ahead and glue the back of him on to the background. This is just a fun cartridge. I've been making a ton of cards using this cartridge lately. I really need to start using some other cartridges because I got a ton of them, but I've just been having so much fun with this one lately. And when it all comes down to it, isn't that what it's all about? Just having fun with our projects? Okay, and just... Okay, I'm going to use my brayer to really roll that down. Okay. Oh, that embossing really looks cute on there. It really does make it pop. I thought it would. Okay. I'll try and hold it up to the camera when I'm done so you can see just how much it pops, the high gloss. So his spots are going to be really high gloss spots. Okay. Oh, cute, cute, cute. It looks just like I imagined it would. Okay. Wipe off all the extra glue I have on the white. I don't want it to show up. Okay. Now, to put its little udder on. He is so cute and adorable. I love the embossing underneath. That was a nice touch. I really like that. Okay, so I'm going to try and hold this up. Hopefully he's in frame, and I'm going to try and tilt it so you can see the high gloss on him. But it really shines. So hopefully when I take a picture like I always do to intro it, you'll be able to see how glossy that is. So now we just need to start assembling. So I'm just going to go ahead and get busy on that, and I'll be quiet for a few minutes. I know, imagine that. I'll be quiet for a few minutes. Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so there we have it, our finished card. It says, "Have a moo-velous day." Our cute, adorable cow, can't talk, cow, that you can actually see the embossing really does pop. Our cute little tulip and our sparkling cloud. So once again, I hope you enjoyed the project. You can stamp any sentiment inside that you'd like. But thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.